Summer is almost here, and if you've been following this series, you know more about executive function than most professionals will ever tell you. You know why summer breaks it. You know your own EF profile, and you know how to build flexible structure. But knowing and doing are two different things, and today I'm giving you the doing. Welcome to Insights from Insight, Understanding Minds and Supporting Growth, a resource from Insight Education Academy. Make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Here's your launch sequence. Start this weekend. For week 1, you're working on anchors only. Your only job is to establish the 5 anchors: a wake-up window, 1 productive block, outdoor time, family dinner, and a wind-down routine. Don't introduce the choice board. Don't police what happens between anchors. If your child defaults to screens for the unanchored time, that's fine. This is not the week to fight that battle. This is a week to get the rhythm solid. Think of it as setting up fence posts. The posts have to be in the ground before you can string anything between them. Week 2 is to name the blocks. By this point, your anchors should be holding. Now you need to define the 3 time blocks: morning, afternoon, and evening. Start by casually naming them. What's your plan for the afternoon block? You're not policing yet, you're building vocabulary. By the end of week 2, your child should be able to tell you the shape of their day without checking anything. Week 3 is to introduce the choice board, the one you made together before summer started. You introduce it for the morning productive block only. Every morning you pick 1 thing from the board. Coach them through the first few days. Look at the options. Which one feels most doable today? By the end of week 3, the morning choice is part of the routine. By week 4, you have the full system in place and you can start fading. Expand the choice board to all the blocks. And now the most important part, start pulling back. Instead of reminding them to check the board, wait and see if they do it themselves. Instead of setting the transition timer, ask them to set it. Instead of walking through the morning, let them run it. When they stumble, use the consultant parent diagnostic from April. Check the nervous system, check the scaffold, find the breakdown, and intervene only where needed. This graduated fade is the whole point. You're not building a system you run forever. You're building a system that trains your child to run it themselves. Before you launch, you should know the traps that derail most summer plans. Trap 1 is the 2-week wall. Around week 2 of summer, novelty dies. Your child stops being excited about freedom and starts being restless, bored, and irritable. This is the moment most parents either tighten everything up or give up entirely. Don't do either. The wall is predictable. It happens because the brain has adjusted to the lack of school structure and is feeling the EF deficit. Hold the anchors, keep offering choices, and the wall passes. Trap number 2 is the vacation reset. When you go on a trip, everything falls apart. You come back and it's like starting over. Handle it with a pre-announcement. Vacation mode, anchors are on pause. When you return, give yourself 2 days to re-establish. On day 1, wake up and wind down anchors. On day 2, the blocks. On day 3, the full system should be back up and running. A planned pause isn't a collapse. Trap number 3 is the comparison trap. You'll see Pinterest perfect summers on Instagram with elaborate sim projects, museum trips, and educational adventures. Here's what Dr. Peter Gray's research actually says. Unstructured, child-directed free play develops every executive function skill simultaneously. A kid building a fort is planning, problem-solving, managing frustration, and initiating the next attempt. Your child reading for 30 minutes and then playing outside is not less than. It's exactly what their brain needs. So here's your full checklist. Make sure you've done your summer EF audit for your child and rate each of the 8 skills. And do the parent EF self-assessment so you know your own profile. Co-create the choice boards by sitting down together and building the menu. And establish the wind down anchor. Start tonight. In week 1, you're only doing the anchors, so you have 5 fixed points and let the rest be messy. In week 2, name the 3 blocks and build the vocabulary. In week 3, set up the choice board for the morning block. Coach them and then step back. In week 4, you have the full system running. and you can start fading your scaffolding. Don't forget your Sunday reset every week. You can hold through the wall and give yourself grace on the wobbly days. This series has been about one big idea. Summer regression isn't inevitable. It happens when the scaffolding disappears and nothing replaces it. You now have the replacement: anchors, blocks, and choice boards, a graduated launch plan, and an understanding of your own brain and your child's. That's not small. That's a fundamentally different approach to summer, one built on brain science, not Pinterest boards. Your child's executive function is a work in progress, and so is yours. The goal was never perfection. The goal is a summer where both of you are building, growing, and doing it together. If this series helped you, share it with every parent in your group chat, your carpool, or your neighborhood, because every family that understands executive function is one fewer family white-knuckling it through summer. Thanks for watching, and make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next episode of Insights from Insight.